Hello from the shed. Brian here again, just having a chat. You might hear some hammering and some sawing going on as there's some building work going on at a house just down the road from me, so you might be able to hear that. The other thing I'd say is that although it's sunny at the moment, there has been some rain going on, and if it does start to rain, you'll hear it on the roof. So you might not hear it, but if it does start to make that noise, that's the cause of it. So today I wanted to talk about blame and responsibility. The reason I want to talk about this is I was chatting with friends the other night in the pub, and like most men in the pub, we will talk about stuff, have a few beers, and just chat about stuff. And this is one of the things that come up. So, blame and responsibility. I'd like to start with blame. Now, blame realistically is a negative and retrospective emotion, but it's a natural emotion. It's what we do as humans. We look at, see what's happened and see why it's happened. But spending too much time looking backwards can leave us rooted in the past. And blame is often used to proportion, responsibility. So and so did this, and this made this happen to me. It's their fault. It's not my fault. It's theirs, and I'm in this situation. Although this is understandable, and we all do it to various degrees, but if we hold on to that, again, we will keep rooted in the past. And we're looking here today about moving forward. To move forward, we need to accept that whatever has happened has happened. It's not about why and whoever, whatever happened. It's that it has happened, and I'm now in this situation. And I could certainly say, again, as to put an example, I've said this before, I have MS. It wasn't my fault, I got MS. I've got MS, it happened to me. Now I have to accept that and I have to move on. I know I've said this before, but in whatever situation you're in, you have to accept that it's happened. And that acceptance will help you to move forward. It won't always be easy, because obviously it could be a major event, something that's really impacted you, and you will need time to gain that acceptance. It could be, something that's life changing. Someone's died or whatever. But you need time, so you need to give yourself that time. Next thing is the responsibility. Now, by responsibility, I mean your responsibility to do what you want to do. Now, I always tend to say that we've got no control over what happens to us. It happens. But we have a choice to how we react to it. And that choice is ours. We can choose to react how we want to react. We're in charge of that. Even though at times it's very hard and it doesn't feel like we're in any sort of control. But if you take a second and maybe a step back to think about it, you'll see that you do. You have control. Again, I don't want to make it sound easy, because it just isn't. It is your responsibility, if you like, for you to choose how you want to move forward. And it's your responsibility, mainly because it isn't anyone else's. It's how you move forward. It's your choice. We can certainly mitigate our actions to how we move forward. Because we we can all have bad days. We can all feel really rubbish, angry, sad, whatever, and that will make a difference to how we react and the choices that we make. But it's recognising that, yes, that is still our responsibility to how we react. Yes, we can mitigate, but it still comes down to it's our responsibility. We reacted in that way. And again, choices. We all have choices to how we react. And recognise that choices will be made, even if we don't want to make them. Making no choice is a choice. Deciding to do nothing is a choice. You can't not make a choice. So in a way, think about it and at least try to make a choice that is in line with your values and in lines how you want to move forward towards your goals. Because the choice is going to be made anyway. You're going to make the choice. Again, you have no choice on that. It's one thing you've got no choice on. Is a choice is going to be made. No choice is a choice. No action is a choice. So it's looking to move forward, making choices that will move you towards your goals. But it's recognising your values, recognising your ambitions, so you can consciously make choices. Life is certainly full of choices, or problems if you like. We tend to have problems and then make choices, and the two go together. Problems can often be the same problem but different on the person. As an example, you can have a homeless person sleeping on the streets, and their problem is, or one of the problems is that they don't have money. They have money problems. That's why they're there with a bowl and wanting your change as you walk past. But the same thing, you could have a rich person that has a large mortgage but is about to lose his job. The banking sector is in problems and he's going to be sacked, and all of a sudden he could lose his house. He doesn't know how to tell his wife and his children and whatever. He has got money problems. Obviously, same problem, it's money problems, but very different because of their situations. So you can see, same problem but very different depending on the people. The other thing, that's come up was, should I give a shit about choice? And is it even possible for you not to give a shit? Realistically, we all give a shit or care to some degree about something. It's very hard not to have anything that you care about. Anything, could be football, or it could be chocolate, it could be anything. But there are things that we give a shit about. So I think it's very much that you can't not give a shit, but I think very much you can give too many shits or care too much. And that certainly is recognised as having a negative effect on mental health. So, does this mean that no worries means no problems? Well, no, of course not. We all have worries and struggles, but we can all, can we worry and struggle about all of them at once? Of course not. The path to happiness, if you like, is choosing your struggle. Choose how you want to deal with it. And not trying to do too much. In the wise words of Elsa from Frozen, we have to learn to let it go. Let it go and let the storm rage on. Now, I'm not a great Disney fan, but even I, in my mind, was singing that because it was everywhere. Well, I hope that's helped a little bit today. And like I said, this was just what I was talking about with some friends in the pub. Okay, we didn't sing, Disney, but we chatted about stuff. Well, I said that's it for today. Hopefully you're having a good day, and I will chat again soon. Bye.